welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be making mixed stir fry of beef, Brussels sprouts, and seafood mushroom. I'll be using garlic and ginger and a few more spices which I'll mention in the description box below. I always like to make my own twist of dishes and hope this will add to your list of recipes. It's very easy, simple, and quite yummy, so please stay tuned. So the first step is I will lightly crush the garlic and the ginger because I will be using this to boil the beef. So that's quite good enough. You don't need to crush it like very well. So that is light crush is good enough. The next step is I will turn the heat on to medium high and put only just a little bit, maybe 1/4 of the pot. And I will add the beef into the water. And in the meantime, I will also be adding the ginger and the garlic. So the reason why I'm doing is because when we use this garlic and ginger, it enhances the aroma when we boil it. So that's the reason why I'm using. So let's wait for about 4 to 5 minutes. And while we're waiting for the beef to be cooked, I'm just going to cut these sprouts into 2 halves like this, in this shape, like this. I will be adding a few more spice here. It will be the red chili powder, 1 teaspoon. And I'll be adding 1 teaspoon of rosemary, the dried one, and just maybe half a teaspoon of salt. And I'll be also using about half a teaspoon of freshly ground pepper. You can just mix it like this, and if you want you can add more spice, that's up to you. The reason why I use these 2 vegetables is because the seafood mushrooms contains antioxidants and are rich in protein, which helps in the regulation of the immune system. And Brussels sprouts have a very unique compound of phytonutrients that can decrease stomach fat, and it also has low sodium content. So that's the reason why I like these 2 vegetables. So normally people, what they do is they roast them, but for me I'm not going to roast it today because I also have viewers who do not use oven. So I'll be tossing them and stir frying them in a regular pan. So that's the reason why. So let's wait for some time until the beef is ready. It's been 5 minutes since I've boiled the beef, so let's check if it's cooked or not. So when you use the fork and once you check the meat, you'll see that it's already cooked. So there's this leftover water inside with which I was boiling, so you don't have to throw this away. You can use it as a soup. So you just have to maybe add some herbs like cilantro or shadow benny, which is culantro, or any other herbs you want. You can also add tomatoes, the fresh tomatoes as well, so you don't have to waste any portion of this. So we can now start to stir fry. What I'm going to do next is I'll be heating this pan first. When you hover your palm like this over, you'll feel the heat, and that's when we can know that we can add the oil that you will be using for the stir fry. So I'm using extra virgin olive oil, and I'll be using about 2 teaspoons only. And let's wait till it's hot and wait for just about 30 seconds. It's been 30 seconds since I've heated the oil. So just hover your palm here and you can feel the heat. So that's good enough. Then we'll just stir this beef because I want to make sure that all the sides are a little bit brown. because that way it also gives a very good texture, taste, as well as it looks good rather than just being this color before it becomes brown. So you would want to make sure about that. And because we haven't added salt before, so I'll just put in just a couple of pinch of salt. And just keep stirring like this. And then add a pinch of rosemary. That way it has the perfect aroma. You can turn and shake this way. So now we can consider that it's done, so we'll just scoop it out and let it cool for a bit. Now that you can see it's already brown. And then you can use the oil to stir fry the vegetable. Use just medium heat for this so it does not get burned. And don't close the pan with the lid, because if not, the water content from the mushroom will make everything soupy, which I don't want. So I'll make sure that I will not close the lid. And then you have to stir it occasionally. And make sure that the mushroom does not break into pieces. And toss and turn every now and then. That way for about 2 to 3 minutes. Like you can see here, it's brown, so it's now time to add the beef. And then just stir it a bit and toss it. So that's how easy it is to make this mixed stir beef with Brussels sprouts and seafood mushroom or any other mushroom. So thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate your time. If you like the video, please click on the like button and share your comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate your time, all of you. So that's all for today. Have a good day. Bon appetit. Bye-bye.